It's me, Ken Thomas, Mr. Smooth from Tailor Officials. I'm here with a brand new official. You want to tell people at home your name?
My name is Marc Cruz.
So Marc, tell me about your first time ever putting on the stripes and officiating.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's nice to get a different perspective of basketball.
So what did you anticipate was going to happen? What did you think was going to be like putting on the stripes and actually calling the game?
Tell you the truth, just the other teams yelling at me, all the pressures of being a ref. That, you know, when you watch TV and all that, like you yell at the ref, but being on the other side, that's what you sort of fear because you're the one feeling that way. So that's what I'm anticipating. But so far, it's been smooth.
So I will say, when you start officiating and you want to learn, just have an open mind, be ready for criticism, because you already know the fans are going to yell at you. But the only way you get better is to take constructive criticism, take that feedback, learn to get better. So with that said, we're at a timeout now. The score is 10-0. We're going to get back to officiate, and we're going to check in with Marc much later. So with that said, Tailor Officials, I'm Mr. Smooth. Peace.
Thank you.
So you just officiated your first half. What are your takeaways so far?
Once you make that first right call, then it gets a little bit easier. So once you blow that whistle, then it's a little easier. Then after that, then you get a little smoother, and then it's actually a bigger workout than I imagined. You're running back and forth. You got to get the right view. Because I think it looks like the big part is just getting the right view of everything. And you got to pretty much sprint, so it's a workout for sure.
So a couple things you touched on. One is confidence.
Yeah.
As officials, the more practice, the more games you do, the more players and coaches you deal with, you get more confidence in what you're seeing and what you're calling. So you get more comfortable with the calls that you make and also where to go in the court. Another thing you point out was being in shape. As officials, you got to be in shape, because when you officiate, whether it be at the high school or the college level, the players never get older, but as an official, you do get older. So you always want to be in the best shape you can. You want to make sure you have a good lunch, good dinner, and you stay hydrated. So another thing, as you get more confidence, you'll know where to go, and you'll know how to get from point A to point B without using much energy. So with that said, you made a couple of calls. Is there anything that you called or didn't call that stood out in your mind?
It's different than watching a game. So watching when the ball comes out and what hands it come out of, there's a couple times that I felt that I didn't see it as confidently as I should have. But nothing is specific, nothing crucial that I think I've messed up on. But just finding the right calls when it's off someone's hand, things like that.
So another thing you explained was seeing something specific. As officials, we don't want to call what we thought we saw. We want to call what we know we saw. Because if we start calling what I thought he hit him or I thought it was a block, then that's when officials begin to make more mistakes. But with that said, you're coming along pretty nicely as an official. Is this a craft? Is this something you want to take more seriously? You want to get involved in, make a little bit of money?
I think once I get a little more confidence, and doing volunteer work like this, it's actually a great thing because you get to learn without not with someone's paycheck. But I can see myself doing something like this for money.
So with that said, at Tailor Officials, we're always looking to bring in new officials and give them the tools to get better on the basketball court. So maybe this could be the start of something for you. But with that said, halftime is almost over. We're going to let Marc get to officiate in the second half, and we'll see what happens. It's me, Mr. Smooth, from Tailor Officials. Peace out. So I'm here with Marc. He's got done officiating his first ever basketball game. How was the experience?
It was a great experience. Like what you said in the beginning, the confidence just grew. I'm more confident making calls and try to get to the right spot. I think I learned a lot just in one game, one half. So, yeah.
I get one game at a time. With that said, we're going to get you a rule book. We're going to put some videos on YouTube for you to watch. And if you like officiating, it'll be something you could partake in. What do you think about that?
That would definitely help a lot. So I can make even more correct calls and contribute.
So with that said, we're going to go ahead and close out. I'm Ken Thomas, Mr. Smooth. I'm with a brand new official, Marc. You had a great time. That's all we hope to get on the basketball court. So with that said, peace out.
Appreciate it.